Hi, welcome to what will probably be our last video of the night, because I'm quite drunk, and Ollie's quite drunk. So we'll see how far we can get this one, and depending on circumstances, recording something. Chapter 11 of my Immortal, starring Max and Ollie. Author's note. I said stop flaming you preps. See if this chapter is stropid. 111. It dells wit release thris is us. Spurcy for ourself is it stupid brr fangs to my friend Raven for clapping me. Clapping, that sounds Jewish. Clapping. I'm racist. XXXX666 and so on. You know the story by now. No! I screamed. I was horrified, but Bloody Mary tried to comfort me. But I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me, shouting that he had to stop when I went into my room because it would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. Are you counting these, Ollie? Yep. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak, again, spelt like a fillet steak. I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide.
Again, it could actually be a fillet.
This could actually be like a genuine thing. This could be her attempt to expand the mythos. Maybe she's doing an advert for Morrison's.
Maybe.
Maybe
she's vegan and thinks meat will kill her.
It's technically possible. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it. Sadly, perhaps. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the heels and 6 pairs of skull earrings. She's had 2 more piercings since we last. I put on 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. And then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying me. He was taking a video of me. And Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. This deserves a brief moment of silence and a repeat of this line. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks.
That's 5 drinks, by the way.
Ugh, this is gonna kill me, Ollie. Hold on.
And Ali, I'm sorry.
I apologise to everyone who's watching this. Ew, you fucking perp! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly vampire in it. Wait, so she's got a black low-cut dress, but she has to put on a black towel as well as the dress.
I'm not going to question it.
Maybe the dress is really low-cut and the towel is to protect this. I
don't think she really included logic in this.
I don't know anymore. I'm too drunk. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin pointing his womb. I'll say that again. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand and suddenly... Hagrid ran outside in his broom and said, everyone, we need to talk. Is this me?
No, it's Dumbledore.
Who's saying? Dumbledore's saying this?
Yeah.
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student.
I may be a Hogwarts student.
Hagrid paused angrily.
But I am also a Satanist.
I may be a Hogwarts student, but I am also a Satanist.
This is absurd.
Literally, those are the words that we are reading. We have not changed this. It says these words.
Anyway, this is absurd. This cannot be.
Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must
be other factors.
You don't have any! I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly.
The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there.
I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
Why are you doing this?
Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint.
Because
Hagrid said, and he paused in the air, dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then he swooped in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
Because you're gothic.
Snap asked, in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan.
Because I love her.
Because I love her. I don't... What does this mean?
Hagrid's in love with...
Enemy.
Ebony.
Enemy. The dialogue makes no sense. I feel... For you better take over for chapter 12.
Unplug.
Okay.
Alright. Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop F-A-ing, okay?
Try it in Hebrew.
F-frying, okay? Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap he ain't Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric. Okay, Cedric?
Where did that come from?
She could be trying to make sarcastic.
That seems a bit beyond her scope at the moment. I feel...
Anyway, back to the X's with the 666.
And a drink for Max, because drink for Max.
I was about to slip my wrists again with the silver knight that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against any enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hagrid. But it was Vampire. He started to scream.
Oh, MFG, no! My scar hurts!
And then his eyes rolled up. You could see his red whites.
Move on.
I stopped. How did you know?
I saw it! And my scar turned back into the lightning bolt, because it was a penis before or something, I don't know.
No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation.
He said back.
Anyway, my scar, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage!
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too.
Try Hebrew again.
Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered, because they were paedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the video camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses.
Annabelle, I need to tell you something. That sounds racist. Something.
He said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off.
Oh.
I told him. You know I fucking hate the colour pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic.
No, Enderby,
Hagrid says.
Those are not roses.
What? Are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses.
I saved your life!
He yelled angrily.
That's you.
No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelt wrong? Yes. To it he added silently.
I don't know what that paragraph means, Ollie.
Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. They aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye. And
they aren't roses.
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. And that's not a spell, that's an MCR song I connected him wisely. And that's going to be the end because the video's running out.